Yo, what's good, guys? What's up, man? I'm JcHipp, and this is my channel. This is a 2K channel. I have a few other ones, but this is a 2K channel. That's besides the point. And I'm coming at another like NBA 2K rebuild where I pick a random team and we do a 3 to 5 year simulation and we just try to build them up to a contender and we'll see if we can get them a contender. Last one was Dallas and they just barely couldn't do it. And how I do it is I start scrolling, I count to 15, and at 15 I stop, and at whatever team we get, that's what team we are. So let's go ahead and do it. 1, 13, 14, 15. All right, hands off. We are gonna be the New York Knicks for my second ever rebuild. The New York Knicks have been struggling, so let's go ahead and get on into it. So I mean, looking at this roster, obviously it's not talented, but there's no real player I feel like we have to trade. There's no truly bad contracts on the team, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sit in the first year, see how we do. So in the first year, Luka Doncic got MVP, no shocker. Ja Morant was given Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder got Sixth Man. Kawhi Leonard with Defensive Player of the Year. And Luka Doncic got Most Improved. Kenny Atkinson from the Nets. I think he got fired, but ended up being Coach of the Year. So we went 24 and 58. We're not going to have the top pick, but expect us to have at least a top 10 pick for sure. And I don't know why, no surprise, but Giannis once again puts the league on storm, showing him he's that dude, beating the Clippers in 6 games. Hey, let's go, man. I simmed the lottery just because, I don't know, I didn't really feel like watching it. But we got the first overall pick. That's really clutch. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who we're gonna get. So I went with the natural scorer, a guy that should be able to carry our team, Anthony Edwards. I might package all of our young players for a star. We are New York, so we gotta go big or go home, but we're gonna see what's offered first. We gotta find out who's disgruntled and who doesn't wanna be on the team no more. All right, so for year 2, looking at our roster, it definitely looks a lot the same. We're gonna be going with the young route until a superstar comes our way. We gotta remain patient, build our group up, and from there, if we get lucky with a star, we're in New York, let's get it. All right, so this is a trade I'm gonna make. Frank Ntilikina, who's not really gonna be getting a big role on my team, for Kyle Kuzma. We're gonna swap young prospects. I think Kyle Kuzma can maybe develop on this team as our 4, and maybe we could run with that. All right, so we're in February, perfect trade deadline time, and there's 2 teams that have caught my eye. We've got the Portland Trail Blazers, who are really struggling, as well as the Utah Jazz, actually, now to think about it, and the Indiana Pacers. Those guys, all 3 of those teams have 3 stars I might be interested in acquiring. We're gonna see if they are interested in trading them. And the Portland Trail Blazers have no interest in trading away Damian Lillard. They would be willing to let go of Victor Oladipo, who is getting into the prime of his career, but he does go to a position where Anthony Edwards, the guy we drafted #1 overall, would affect his minutes. I think Anthony Edwards' trajectory is on the up compared to Victor Oladipo being neutral. Just seems like a move to go backwards. It doesn't help our future, so I'm not going to make any moves to this team this year. I see this as a fairly neutral trade. Both guys are on a 1-year deal. I do have Dennis Smith, who I'd like to maybe get some action, see what he can do for us. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Malik Beasley as my backup. I'm okay with that. Okay, before this season ends, I just want to say something. Look at our win streak. The team really came together at the end and overcame a lot of these other teams that are on the bubble, like us, that are just below playoff level, but we beat them to show that we're better than them heading into the future. That's a really good sign. All right, so we are in year 2, so I like to check out our stats because this is kind of a little bit more of my team that I've developed. RJ Barrett actually had a great year. Anthony Edwards, pretty solid for a rookie. Julius Randle more than likely is going to be heading out. He was a great Knick for us through hard times. We appreciate your efforts, man. Marcus Morris did his thing as a veteran. Kyle Kuzma, we need to get those numbers up. Dennis Smith, not bad. You didn't start most of the year, so not bad. All right, I just find this interesting. It's New Orleans against Memphis in year 2. That's kind of cool. I like that. The young squad's coming up. And, I mean, they took them to Game 7, but still no surprise. The Brooklyn Nets are the champions. So in the draft, we have the 14th overall pick. We're definitely one of those close to the playoff teams, so we're kind of in that middle of neutral zone. I'm probably going to trade this pick and try to get somebody for us. All right, it looks nothing like him, but I'm going to go with Sharif O'Neal. All right, so looking at this roster, it's year 3, and we're still incredibly young. If the New York Knicks had patience, maybe this could be a thing, but if we're not looking competitive, I am going to be getting rid of this entire team and bringing in veterans and going for it all in the next 2 years. Just that simple. I got to. It's the New York Knicks, man. I got to. Can our youth be ready for this challenge? All right, so we in trade season. It's February. We're the number 2 seed right now. we're balling. And the owner is impatient, and he's saying, I want it all right now. We can get this. This is our year. I want it all. Make it happen. So I'm going to see if there's any trades out there that can push us over that limit. There was nothing out there that enticed me, so we're sticking with the team we got. And in all honesty, that's probably the right decision. Considering we're the number 2 seed and we're 1 game behind the number 1 seed, we shouldn't mess up any chemistry. We're right there. We got it. It's ours. We just got to win. Believe, boys, we getting the championship right now. New York, we coming through. With the young squad, too, we're going to be contenders for years to come. Let's go. Let's get it right now, boys. All right, so in year 3, Kyrie Irving is the player of the year, or most valuable, excuse me. Evan Mobley got Rookie of the Year. Theo Maledon got 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi Leonard once again got Defensive Player of the Year. And Most Improved goes to Isaiah Stewart. Coach of the Year goes to Mike Malone. All right, so we got the first overall seed. We're going to be going up against the Boston Celtics, which could be a decently tough matchup, but hopefully we get through it. Then we've got either Milwaukee or Miami. If we get Milwaukee, that's going to be a tough one. And then expected to be Brooklyn. They're probably going to meet us in the conference finals. We just got to get there, and we could beat them. But this is our year, boys. Looking at our stats, RJ Barrett and Anthony Edwards, as well as Markelle Fultz, really led this team. They're our big 3. We've got Devontae Graham coming off the bench, putting up some points. Julius Randle leading the way as our tough dude. Kevin Knox is putting in work. Mitchell Robinson down low as a force. Man, we got a squad, boys, and we're young. We're built for the years to come. RJ Barrett is out. We're down 2-1. That's going to be a little tough to overcome. We're down 3-1. Come on, we're going to get swept by the A seed. Let's go. Let's get back in this. All right, let's get this game 7. Let's go. Let's go. All right, man, that was a tough 7-game series to start. Now we've got the Greek Freak, Giannis. We're a better team overall, though. We just got to get through the superstar. We got to slow him down. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Welcome back, RJ Barrett. We need you back. Let's go. Come on, let's go. We got it. Oh, they beat us. In a 7-game series, they knocked us off. That sucks. We've got some contract decisions to make as well. And we only got to the 2nd round, so that's going to make it that much harder on do we keep this team or what. And once again, Giannis is your NBA champion with the Milwaukee Bucks. He got 2 champs in 3 years. All right, so if I'm going to be honest, we were heading into cap purgatory. I had to sign Mitchell Robinson to a fat deal. And with already Markelle Fultz as well as Devontae Graham getting paid, it put us basically already right at that, like we had $1 million to spare. I think we actually had like $6 million to spare. But I can't go over the cap for people that aren't already on my team. So in my mindset, it was, why wouldn't we just re-up and continue to develop this team? So I got Julius Randle back. I got Kevin Knox back. The team's the exact same. We're going to continue to develop this roster. And we're now capped out. I mean, I'll be signing Anthony Edwards and RJ Barrett to max contracts once that comes. But this is the squad for years. We're already contenders. We're still young. They're still developing. They still have a chance. So in my mind, I'm going to go ahead and say 2-3 years down the road, even like 5 years down the road, this team's going to be very competitive. New York is back on the map. It's that simple. They're going to be in playoff contention every year. And if they get lucky, if everything falls in place, they're going to win a championship. So I don't really think I need to go any further. This is the team. It is what it is. We didn't get it on the video, but this team, in my mind, I know we'll get it somewhere down the road. And due to the fact that there's no moves I can make, this is the roster that me as a GM I'm going to have for 5 years. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. In my mind, we'll get a chip 4 or 5 years from now, if at most. So, yeah. We've got New York Knicks back to relevance, and we did it by building through their young talent. No stars came our way. We had to find our own stars. And I think we did that with Mitchell Robinson, RJ Barrett, Anthony Edwards. But with that being said, this team still has a lot of potential. I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, man. I want to thank you guys if you chilled with me this far and enjoyed chilling with me. I do truly appreciate it. And like always, boys, man, don't forget to stay blessed. Like, realize what's around you and don't take it for granted. And always stay up, man. Keep your vibes up. Know that no matter what's going on, if it's going bad, it will get better. You just got to get through it. Strive to be your best every day. I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. I'm out. Peace.
It's been a long time coming. Yeah. Unfazed. Yeah. It's been a long time coming. My dog said show him something. Nigga, you